All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We are back. We are back. Oh, man. So excited right now. So excited right now. The Osceola Cowboys will kick off tomorrow night. Kickoff Classic against Daytona Beach Mainland at Marcus Paul Stadium, 7 o'clock. Super excited. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboy football is back. Coach Pinellas is back. The Osceola Cowboys back. The coaching staff is back. And your boy, Cayenne Scipio, will be back here to report it. How's everybody doing tonight? Super excited. Super excited. I've been smiling all day. Like, I've been smiling all day. Cowboy football is back. Y'all ready? First off, let me know if you can hear me. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping real quick. Let's get some things going. We're back, baby. We are back. Just make sure y'all can hear me a little bit. Get that on there. Get our sponsor. Hold on, everybody. Let me do a little bit of housekeeping. Doing a little bit of housekeeping, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty. We gotta make sure we get that tagged. Definitely gotta make sure we get that tagged. Doing a little bit of housekeeping, you guys. All right, all right, all right. All right. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Mr. Larson did say you can hear me loud and clear. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Cowboy football is back. The Cowboy way is back. Coaching staff is back. Coach Lennox is back. Coach Bergen is back. T. Bell is back. Coach Southall is back. Baby, we ready. We are ready. We are ready. Just super excited, man. Super excited. Coach OC is back. Coach Ace is back. Just come on, y'all. You gotta get excited about this. You should be excited about this. Cowboy football is back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock versus Daytona Beach Mainland. Be there. I know I will. Oh, yeah, just want to let y'all know. Y'all see the new shirt? Yeah, you know. I know people, you know. I know people. I know a little bit of somebody. You know what I mean? Oh, man, let me calm down a little bit. I'm way too excited right now. I do have to give a shout out to our sponsor, which is, y'all know it, Wildside Power Sport Tours of Central Florida. Shout out to my boy T. He will definitely get with you guys. Get with him, reach out to him, definitely get you guys going. If you like off-roading ATVs, four-wheelers, stuff like that, hit up T. He is my guy. Wildside Power Sport Tours of Central Florida. He does the sponsorship for our Around the County high school football report And we do have a new school in Osceola County kicking off tonight. The Nova Lakes Rattlers are kicking off tonight versus Pine Ridge. Osceola, like I said, Osceola will be at home versus Daytona Beach Mainland. Innovation will be at Tahopa Galaga. How many people can say that? Tomorrow night. River Ridge will be at Celebration. What else we got? Orlando University will be at Gateway. Shout out to Coach Roberts. Cypress Creek will be at Liberty. Poinciana will be, no, Palm Bay will be at Poinciana. St. Cloud will be at East Ridge, and Harmony will be at Freedom. All right, make sure. Look, I don't do this for myself. I don't do this for clout. I do this to get asses in seats. Excuse my language. I do this to get people out to watch the kids. That's all I care about. So get out, watch the kids, period. Pay you $5 to park, pay you $5, $6 to get in the game, get out, watch the kids. That's all I care about. Everything else, I don't give a damn about. Okay? Get out, watch the kids. I will go over those games one more time. Give me 1 second. Wildside Power Sport Tours of Central Florida, around the county high school football report. Hit up my boy T at WSPStours.com. Tonight, we have the Nova Lake Rattlers kicking off their first game. It's at Nova Lake. It's already going versus Pine Ridge. Daytona Beach Mainland will visit our Osceola Cowboys. Innovation is at Tahopa Galaga. River Ridge is at Celebration. Orlando University is at Gateway. Cypress Creek is at Liberty. Palm Bay is at Poinciana. St. Cloud is over at East Ridge. And Harmony is at Freedom. Get out and watch the kids. Get out, watch the kids. All right? Here we go. Man, whew. We are back. We will get Coach Pinellas a little bit. Give me 1 second. We will get Coach Pinellas in a minute. Ooh. Hey, Coach Pinellas might be. Yes. Hey, that he just sent over some heat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all ready for this. This is going to be, yes. This is going to be a good one. Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all feeling tonight? Cowboy football is back. I know I'm excited. I know Coach Pinellas is excited. It's just, man, when you wait all year for something, and it's finally here. It kind of snuck up on me. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of snuck up on me. We haven't been too active, like doing shows all the time. But now, we definitely back. DJ King Dog, Miss Coach, how you doing tonight? Coach Mason, man. Hey, Coach, look at the shirt, baby. You already, come on now. What's going on, D? Man, it is a good night. Everybody, hey, tag everybody you can. Tag former players. Let's see who we can get on tonight. Tag former players. I'm talking about Pat Lambert. I'm talking about tag anybody. John Walker, Chick, anybody. Tag them all. Okay, you want to get on and say what's up?
Yo.
Cowboy football is back. Everybody, you should be excited. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, we will get on the head man of your. Hold on, wait, Kima. I did see that picture. Let me load that up real quick before I get Coach on. I'm sorry, Coach. Don't kill me. I saw Kima posted this picture. Oh man, it had me going, Coach. That one had me going. I'm ready right now. Spot the ball right now. When I saw that picture, spot the ball. It's whatever. Let's get on the head man of the Osceola Cowboys, your head coach Eric Pinellas. Oh, Coach. Hey, man. Hey, Coach, you look good, man.
What's up, brother?
How you feeling, Coach?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. Great, brother. Just great to be back in football season. Great to be just a part of Cowboy football, man. I'm just super excited about it.
Another year is here, huh?
Coach, how many years is it now?
I will be starting year 27, brother.
My goodness. And how many years of coaching football just in general?
27, brother.
And how many as the head coach of the Osceola Cowboys?
This will be my sixth. This will be my sixth.
Holy cow. So that means we've been on here 6 years, Coach.
Pretty much. I guess you could say that.
Wow, 6 years. Remember when I was doing it off my phone and like sometimes just wouldn't work? Man, that would piss me off. But now we good, Coach. We good.
Terrible.
Oh, man, it was bad. It
Terrible
was bad.
time.
Yes, sir. Coach, I always start off with a couple things, and I know myself. I know me. Coach, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing well, brother. I'm doing well. Don't let the highs get too high and don't let the lows get too low. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody, I have a Coach Pinellas story I have to tell. And this is how much Coach Pinellas loves the game of football. We went out to FCA camp. Coach Pinellas is calling plays like normal. Y'all know what he does. He calls a play. The play gets about maybe about like 6-7 yards, but we were one block away from breaking it. When Coach Pinellas almost jumped out of his skin, he was, oh man, I could see it. You don't you know when somebody loves something so much, you can see it. Oh man, oh man, I was like, Coach, I'll follow you to the end of the earth, man. That is my guy, man.
Hey, don't mind me, man. Jason Lewis is at the Lake Mary Gainesville Buchholz game.
Oh man, it's a lot of hatred there.
He's kind of giving me updates.
Oh really? Okay, no doubt. Coach,
Yeah.
we got a new high school in Osceola County kicking off tonight, man. That's weird. I don't know about everybody else. That just sounds weird. I don't know, man. It's too many high schools. Coach, man, let's
Our
get.
kickoff tonight.
Yeah, they're playing Pine Ridge at home tonight.
How many touchdowns are they down by?
I don't know yet. I haven't looked up anything. I know I'll be getting updates from. I have a couple of my kids that I used to coach. They transferred into the new school.
I wish them well. It's tough. It's tough opening up a new school, and I mean, I don't really go. I don't go across the ditch too much, so I don't know much about Nova Road and what kind of community they're going to be able to pull kids from and stuff like that. So, you know, good luck to them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Coach, man, I don't know if people know what goes into it because we were talking the other day. The the schedule got posted, and a couple people had some things to say, like choice things to say, and I don't think people know what goes into scheduling for a head coach. Can you give us some insight on that?
When I schedule, I have handshake agreements with some guys that I'm going to continue to play. Like, I'll play Lake Mary. You know, me and Coach is pretty cool. I'll play, I'll play Lake Wales. You know, so sometimes it'll be, my boy Elijah Jones or something like that. But when you are in those small districts like we have been in the past, where it's just two other teams, you got to schedule 8 non-district games. Ain't a lot, ain't a lot of teams that'll play you just based on reputation. Like there's times that I'll call schools and they say they'll call me back, or you email them and what the Jits say, you get left on red or whatever the case may be. Like, and I've said it on here before where teams have called me, like Coach Roberts has called me and said, "Hey, this school just called me and said they need this week. I know that you're looking for this week." He goes, "No, give him a call." I'll turn around and call, and they'll be like, "Nah, Coach, we good, man. We feel that week already." You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, so you play who you can play. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of them. You talking about the post about St. Cloud game being the first game of the year. That's when they wanted to play. That's when they wanted to play because that's what fit into their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. You know, actually, I think it brings a little bit more excitement to the game. Both teams are 0-0. You know, you don't know who's going to be good, who's going to be what, and just kick it off and get it out the way.
Yep.
You know, their rationale is that they have Harmony now, and Harmony's a rival for them also, or is their rival, because for it to be a rivalry, both teams have to win. So for it to be a rivalry, and they got them week 10, so they didn't want to play Osceola Harmony back to back. So we play it whenever they want to play it. It doesn't matter to me. Whenever we play it, it's when they suggest that we're playing week 4 because they wanted week 4. Play week 1 because they were. Don't matter.
Don't matter.
So all you old, and that was the old heads who probably don't live in Kissimmee anymore. We don't play Haines City no more. We don't play Leesburg, and we don't play, all them teams, Bishop Moore, and all. We don't play all those teams no more. You only can play who will schedule you, and sometimes your schedule gets to be a little bit tough, and you just got to grind it out. But we don't run from nobody. So, and like I told you, I like going to venues, man, that I ain't never been before. I like playing in environments that are hostile, like they call it, or whatever. So, because when you get in the playoffs, when you're playing places and you're going to Armwood, or you're going up to Buchholz, or you're going down to Lakeland, or you're going to some of those places like that, man. If you ain't never played nobody and you've never been in those type of environments, if you ever played those kind of teams that have that type of physicality, it's a rude awakening. And a lot of time, man, you get run up out the stadium. So,
Understood.
in a nutshell, there we go.
Understood. Coach, what is the state of high school football and where it's at right now? I know personally that I get tired of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I get tired of a lot of things.
Such as?
First off, I get tired of you. I don't want to say this out loud, but I get tired of fans. You know how I am. You know me best. I do get tired of a lot of things. I get tired of a lot of people having things to say. And people that don't even go to Osceola. People are not even around the program. People don't even buy tickets to go to games. Have something to say. That just gets on my nerves. But that you told me, hey man, that's just a part of it.
It's part of it, man. It's no different than me sitting here, saying, going ham on the Dallas Cowboys watching TV. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no bit different than you getting pissed off at Gator football. It's the same thing, man. Like, my granny told me a long time ago, man, and I took it to heart. She said, they talked about Jesus, man. So if they talked about Jesus, they'll talk about So he's the greatest man ever walked on this earth. So
no doubt about it.
It doesn't bother me. People around me, it bothers me. Like, I know that, like, T-Bell, Oscar, them cats, right? They'll be ready to go, but it don't bother me at all. State of high school football, man. High school football is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I mean, from a talent perspective, some of the most talented kids you're gonna see, man. Like, I know we had great players back in our day, and we had those tough, hard-nosed kids, but kids nowadays, man, are special, brother, and they're doing stuff, sheesh, and they're bigger, they're faster, and they're stronger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we used to brag about, how cats were strong and everything like that, or how fast cats were. These kids nowadays, man, top to bottom, state to state, these kids are bigger, faster, and stronger. So from an athletic standpoint, the game's at all-time high to me. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the game that you can't control, like, big thing, kids transferring. It's going to happen, man. It's going to happen, and I know that I talk to Coach Roberts all the time, and it burns him to his core. When a kid, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. But for me, brother, like it is what it is, man. And some people do it the right way. Some people do it how they feel like they want to do it. But the transferring and the moving stuff, like Jason literally just texted me and told me that the Emmanuel kid is at Lake Mary. I was like, the Emmanuel kid? He said, you remember the receiver from Edgewater, Cole Emmanuel? He's at Lake Mary.
What?
Yeah, man. He just told me just now.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So, I was talking to Coach Blanton yesterday. He told me,
man.
yeah, that's my guy, man. He lost his tackle. His tackle left. His tackle's at Brantley now. So it's crazy. We lose kids every year. We gain a couple, we lose a couple. So I mean, it is what it is. But they're trying to make it a little bit better, I guess you could say. New rule now. Wherever you play at when the school year starts, that's where you're locked in for the year. So gone are the days of, playing at this school and then transferring to the next school in January, then being able to play spring football there, whatever the case. Those days are gone. I mean, you can transfer, but you can't play in the spring.
Wow.
Another one that they popped up on us this summer, and it was crazy. Like, they told us I was told in July, saying that starting July 1st, like wherever, if you practice with a school in the summertime, and then you go to another school once fall starts, then you're quote unquote ineligible. Like before, it had always been, summer was kind of open. You practice over here, summertime, whatever. But wherever you were when fall camp started, that's where you were locked into.
Yes.
But it was crazy that we found out that July 1st, like you get an announcement or hey, new state rule. So if a kid had been practicing with us in the summertime and then went somewhere else to start the season, they'd have technically been ineligible. I was like, but the summer started in June.
Oh, that's crazy.
Y'all are telling us this July. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. So, I mean, what can you do, brother? You just adjust and move on, man.
That is insane, Coach. That is insane. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know there was a date that you had to be like.
You mean before?
Yeah, I knew.
Well, yeah. Once fall camp starts, so let's just say this year, July 27th. Wherever you practice at July 27th, that's the roster that you're going to be on. If you try to transfer after that, it has to be a reason. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a reason.
So they got to get a waiver and all that good stuff.
Well, the reasons has always been the same: military family, if you're adopted and moved into a household, your parents divorce, and you go to stay with somebody else or whatever. There's that kind of stuff like that. It ain't I'm going to stay with my granddaddy. It ain't I'm going to stay with my auntie and stuff like that. That ain't a reason or whatever the case may be. And I even saw some people posting saying like, hey, even though they got the new rule that saying that locks you into that one school for the year, people still gonna transfer and whatever the case may be. Yeah, I mean they will.
Mm-hmm.
I know that anytime a kid transfers from Osceola and transfers somewhere else, I know that my AD will call me and say, hey, so-and-so is at so-and-so right now. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Anything I need to know about it? No, nothing I need to know. He said, okay, I'll sign off on it. So, because I hate to say this, but I'm very honest. I don't see myself trying to ruin a kid's season, you know what I'm saying, over a technicality. I could be wrong, but if I say I'm for the kids, then I'm for the kids, you know what I'm saying? So if it's kids unhappy, man. It's summertime or whatever, and they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. What are you going to keep them and force them to stay there? They're not happy. They want to be somewhere else. Why are you going to put pressure on them or whatever to force them to stay and be somewhere that they're not happy? So
You're absolutely right.
I kind of feel that way.
You're absolutely right. Man, Coach, wow. You're absolutely right. So, Coach, here we go. Question I always asked every week. What's the mood around the coaching staff and around the kids? I know they're ready to hit somebody with a different color jersey on.
Kids, man, they're always enthusiastic. This group, man, like I always tell you, man, they're it's a young group. We got a nice senior class of kids and everything, but we got a bunch of young guys who have waited their turn and their time to shine and everything like that. So I'm anxious to see how they're going. I feel like we're gonna grow as the season goes. You know, you never know what you got at the beginning until you spot the football. You know what I'm saying? But mood around the program is just coaches got to coach. Coaches got to coach, and you got to continue to learn or whatever. It's funny, the other day we were finishing practice. I don't know what had happened, and I'm walking with Lennox and I'm walking with Southall, and I don't know what had happened. Something had happened. Well, I can't. It's so much stuff I can't happen, but it was something they were talking about, and I said, "Hey, Greg Johnson told me a long time ago, a player is only as good as his coaching."
Just be real.
Let you go to hell. And Southall's looking at me like I'm crazy, whatever. But
Hey,
yeah,
I love that dude, man.
Yeah. Definition, what they say, definition of insanity. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. Even me as a coach, like, if somebody's not getting it, you got to come up with a different way of getting it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rep. Then we went in and we sat in my classroom. I bought notebooks for everybody. And we sat in the classroom and we put it on the board and, let them visually draw it out themselves or whatever, so they got a total understanding of the basics of the offense. Because if you understand the basics of it, all the wrinkles that go with it, then that becomes, even better. So, So the mood around the program, the coaches, man, is the same as always is. They're anxious to go, anxious to see where we are. It's kickoff classic, whatever.
I know that's how you are about it, man.
Man, and here's the thing, man. Mainly, those are my guys, man. Those are some good dudes over there, man. They always have a very, very athletic very athletic kids, man. The coaching staff is great. You know what I'm saying? Their athletic director is my guy, Terrence Anthony, a.k.a. Mr. Everything, FSU receiver. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So when you pick I feel like when you pick a kickoff classic opponent, you want to pick somebody who's kind of test you.
Yeah.
Do you get something out of a 35-0 game besides besides letting the twos play?
Yeah.
But I think you can learn from a game where bullets are flying. I think you can learn from a game where kind of get your ass kicked a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You can see where you are as a player. Sometimes, like I tell them, sometimes when we're a player, we think we're here, and then we face somebody else, and we see that we're not really there. We might be. So what are we gonna do? We got to go to work to get ourselves back to where we think we are. You know what I'm saying? And Mainland gives you the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
They're going to be athletic everywhere. Their quarterback throws it well. He can run it well. Their running back's pretty freaking good. You know what I'm saying? They got 3-4 receivers that they throw it all around. Defense, they've got some big butts up there in the 1 and the 3. Well, when they play us in 2 eyes and they play us with a 3.
Every time.
Stuff like that. they're athletic on the edge, linebacker, safety. So you know what I'm saying? So they give you the complete package. So if you want to kind of see where you are with a young team, you know what I'm saying? This is what you do, man.
Understood. Coach, I know that he was there in the spring and there for FCA. Jabari Crooms, our quarterback. How's he doing so far this season?
Like Jabari, man, like he's so even keeled, man. Like even when he kind of makes a mistake and he gets his butt chewed out, man, like the expression on his face never changes, bro. Like he give you the little smile or he give you like the little foot, but he's always tuned into what you say. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to really tell him something 2 times or 3 times, you know. And it was crazy. He told me, what did he say? He said, Coach, I played spread offense my whole life. He said, I can read the option pretty good. I never thought I could read the option pretty good. And he can read it pretty good, brother. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, he's not a Devon Wells or Braxton Jones that's going to go, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go 80-yard touchdowns and stuff. Yeah. Like, even Cam West could go 30, 40, 50 yards for a touchdown. But he's a willing runner. What we always talk about, the willing runners.
That's it.
And he'll run the option. You know, he'll pitch it. That's the key. He'll pitch it. You know what I'm saying? But if he turns it up, he'll try to get you 12, 13, 14 quality yards and stuff like that. You know, we put in a really, really concerted effort in the short passing game and the play action game and stuff like that, you know, to help with those crowded boxes that we get sometimes. So he's a pleasure to be around, man. So
that's awesome. Coach, what surprised you during the preseason or during the summertime so far and now going into the preseason? What has surprised you about this?
What has surprised me as far as
anything, any player, anybody who has come along, who has surprised you? And this question, to be honest, is from my wife.
What surprised me
yes
was the fact that I looked up one day and we had a pretty good damn kicker walking through the freaking
Hey, now you got to go 80 yards and score a touchdown.
Hey, Coach, listen, man. Listen. Braden's my guy, man.
Yes, sir.
He makes your life a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I remember like the very first like workout that he came to, and the ball was like had my back turned. I heard this boom. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it turned into like the kids just like stop what they're doing and everybody's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just freaking watching the football. You know what I'm saying? So that was very surprising or whatever, but it was a very pleasant surprise, man. Like when you have a kid of that quality, you know what I'm saying, in the kicking game, he does a lot for you. He flips the field in so many different ways. First of all, offensively, you're gonna have to start from the 20-yard line because he's gonna freaking probably kick it on the track if he wants to. That I think Lennox gave me a stat the other day that said offenses that start at the 20-yard line score a touchdown or field goal on 41% of the drives. Where you got it from, I don't freaking know. So that's big. Like, because if you think back when we had kicker from St. Cloud.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
I see his face
right now.
I can see his face. We had him, brother. You know, he's kicking shit out the back of the end zone and stuff like that. And teams are starting at the 40, 20-yard line and, you know, driving. You know, it made the defense's job pretty good. I remember a time when we didn't have a kicker of that type of quality, and we were pop kicking. You know, when you're pop kicking, trying not to kick it deep, and you know, trying not to give defenses a chance to, you know, run it back or whatever the case may be. You set yourself up sometimes for teams to start drives at like 35, 40-yard, like Adrian, Adrian Gonzalez. You set teams up at the 35, 40-yard line. Well, you know, they're in a great position, you know what I'm saying, setting up right there. So that's a 20-yard difference, man. That's 2 first downs.
Absolutely.
I remember we played Jones last year, and I told Elijah after the game, I said, boy, that kid right there is a freaking weapon. He kept us pent down in the 20s, and you know, whether it was punts that were landing in at the 20, 15-yard line, or kickoffs going out the end zone starting at the 20. So, and with Braden, he's the one-stop shop. He kicks off, field goals, his punts go 1,000 miles in the air. So,
he's one-stop shop for real.
He even told me today we were doing some our special, our walkthrough stuff, and we were doing onside kicks. He had a couple onside kicks. I said, damn, why? He said, Coach, I'm good at these onside kicks, though.
Hey, this might be some uncharted territory, Coach.
So, I mean, outside of that, man, the enthusiasm, how the kids haven't, allowed the atmosphere or the mood around the program to drop or anything. They come to work every day. They're ready to go. They're excited, and they work hard. And say whether it's summer workouts, whether it's the fall workouts, or whatever. So, what surprises me is we haven't had any type of drop in enthusiasm or effort in the program. Not one day that I can think of.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. That's awesome. Coach, I want to ask you about a specific player. I want to ask you about Josue. Coach, I attach to a player like Jalen Bell. Jalen Bell, that was always, that was zero. That is my guy. I don't know what it is about Josue, Coach, but it seems like he brings it every single day, never skip a day. He could be having a terrible day, but he's still got to bring it. Am I right on that?
He had a terrible day today because he got to roll 400 yards, but Josue is special, man. Josue is very special, and he wants to be great. I'll tell you what's crazy. So, summer workouts started 9:00. So I usually fall into practice. I'll get there like 7:30, so I can set up the water boys and do all the stuff that I need to do, set the field up or whatever. Field needs to be a little bit painted or whatever. I'll get the painter ready so when they're lifting, I can go out and spray and all that kind of stuff like that. I get there 7:30. Josue's on the game field doing back pedal drills and DB drills. 7:30. He's the only one there. The only one there. He can cover. He can tackle. We can put him on the offensive side of the ball. Hey, until Jabari moved in, Josue was going to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
and had embraced it. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the adage, Coach, wherever you need me at, that's where I'm going to go. And wherever he's at, he gives you like 150,000% effort in everything that he does, man. Like, we put him over at wide receiver. You saw him at FCA camp.
Go get it.
Go get it. Go up and get it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the holder for PAT field goals now. He runs down he's on all special teams. Like, special kid, and he listens, he follows instructions. Like, I remember this summer, right before summer, we were talking. I said, hey, listen, here's the key for you. I said, you got to go and find about 4 camps to go to. Go to 3 camps, go to mega camp. I said, because you have to get yourself in front of college coaches. Mind you, East Tennessee State had offered him on the premise of him coming to camp. I told him, you got to go. So he calls me. He sent me videos. He sent me videos. I was like, me, I ain't have my glasses on. I called him. I was like, you at? So I'm at East Tennessee State, coach. He told him to come and work out. He said, Coach, the coaches love me. He says, I got, saying the DC's number, the safety's number. They want me to come back up, blah, 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 blah. I said, where you headed now? He said, Coach, tomorrow we heading out. We're going down to, we're going to Mercer to the
mega camp.
To the Mercer mega camp. You know what I'm saying? Mercer mega camp, he had it pretty good. And he ended up getting an invite to a private workout at another school, a college in Florida, pretty good one and everything. So he listens and he does what he's supposed to do. And he's a great student.
Yes.
So I like Josue. That's my guy, man. He's so freaking competitive.
Yes.
I have to tell him to shut the hell up, man, because he gonna let you know how he feels about you. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, man, he plays the game hard, man. He plays the game physical. So great kid too.
Coach, let's talk about that Osceola Cowboy defensive line, man. You don't find many defensive lines, high school defensive lines, with these types of guys up front. How do you go against them every day calling offense, Coach? That's like, how do they not wreck your practice every day?
Because, Coach, honestly, so when we do, and like when we start off with inside. When we start off with inside, it's always going to start off ones on ones, and offense will be up, so we'll run our stuff against the scout. They'll leave the ones in for a while, then they'll sub the twos in or whatever. When those ones are in, I can manipulate what I want. I can, if I bring the tight end in or whatever the case may be, I know that Jason Lewis and Jordan and they go. So we're going back this way. We're gonna go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like manipulate and go to the opposite way. But they're really good up there, man. I know people talk about Jason and Jordan. Jason's the hot commodity for 2027. McCrim is the hot commodity for 2028. But you got two big pluggers on the inside. You got Serrano, you got Bostic, you got Exantis. Exantis and Bostic are 10th graders, Coach. And they're ideal defensive tackles. You know what I'm saying? 5'10", 265, hard to move, low center of gravity and everything like that. You got Savion Wise out there who's like a technician, great hand placement, squeeze. You know what I'm saying? He can retrace. He could do all the something. Earn an offer to Edward Waters, at a camp this summer. You know what I'm saying? So, who am I leaving out down there? You got Dory that just transferred in from Gate. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling Marlon when he was on the phone. True story, I was on the phone with him till like 20.
Yeah.
He said, podcast tonight? He said, yeah. I just got home. I'm going to take a quick shower. And I said, what time is it? He said, man, it's 7:20. I said, dang. Take me a quick shower too. Like, but Dory came in, man, and I just literally watched his film about a month ago. Hadn't watched it.
Yeah.
Hadn't watched it. And his film jumps off the screen at you, man. Like explosive kid, 6'2", 220.
He's
big kid, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of just adds into that whole unit that they have up front, man, or whatever the case may be. So excited to see them play. Also, Dory's playing some linebacker also too.
Absolutely. You got Jomar in there too, right, Coach?
That's Serrano.
Oh, yeah, Serrano. My fault. My bad. I talked to his
brother.
Yes.
Mondo.
Yes, I talked to Mondo the other day. Hey, look, real talk. He was the one who brought up, it's like, how come you don't put any players on? And that's when I was like, okay, go reach out to Jason. And then everything else, the rest is history. And that was you behind the scenes working that one also. Coach, I know you already talked about Daytona Beach Mainland. Who's the head coach at Mainland?
Oh, Squiggy. We go by go by Squiggy. This will be his second year there.
Mm-hmm.
What is his first name? You know how you call T-Bell sending me a text. How do you e-sign this? Oh, he's trying to finish it up, that darn paperwork.
Yeah.
Oh, but Squig. His name is Jeremy Bell. He took over. You know, I think this is going to be his second season or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, does a great job. I think he's a Mainland guy. I think he graduated from Mainland.
Gotcha.
So he's a good dude. It was crazy. I was at the Nike Coach of the Year clinic, and I'm talking about the double wing. You know, they wanted me to speak about double wing, so I'm speaking about double wing, and I look in the back of the room, and he's sitting back there like this.
Oh man! So he tried to get a sneak peek of what's gonna happen.
So, and I got it broken up into segments. So we got it broken up into segment. You know, I got belly, I got power, I got trap, I got jet, I got fling, got all the clips lined up. Then I got like passing game out, say play action passing game. And the first play is the bomb that we threw against Mainland over the top. And I hear somebody say, I knew that was coming.
I like that.
Hey, let me tell you what was crazy. Like when you're sitting there and you're, when you're sitting there and you're talking and you're looking out and you're seeing all these other folks that know the system, like Jason Mincing, he's a freaking guru guy, bro. And while I'm sitting up there talking, he took a picture of me and he said, and he posted it in the double wing football group that we're in on Facebook. That's national. It says, learning double wing from Coach Eric Pinellas, Osceola High School, blah, blah, blah. Bro, my freaking inbox started lighting up.
Oh, yeah.
People wanting the presentation. They wanting the notes from it and stuff like that. And me, I'm an open book, so I just sent them the entire huddle presentation that I got. I sent it out to people in Texas, a guy in Arkansas, a guy in Illinois, stuff like that. It's kind of freaking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That is insane. I know a lot of coaches, like a lot of people will go away from it and they'll go try to do the spread thing and throw the ball around. And then when it's not producing like they want to, they always come on. Always go back to wing T or something of that sort.
Yeah. Mincing's a guy, though, man. He's over at Lemon Bay.
Mm-hmm.
He's at Lemon Bay High School. And every chance I get, man, and I get to chat with him and everything like that, I try to do it. Saw an article today about the run OHS needs to make for year 21. What goes into coaching guys to have that type of production? Question. Okay, gotcha.
It's a great question.
That's a great question. What goes into coaching guys up to have that type of production? For us, we just preach to our guys about being physical, man, and being disciplined. And you got to understand that you're representing years and years and years of guys who've come before you and laid it all on the line in order to, achieve success. And how do you want to be remembered? You know what I'm saying? We talk to them all the time. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as the first one in 19, 20 years to not make the playoffs? Do you want to, no disrespect, do you want to be the one that finally loses to St. Cloud? Do you want, you know what I'm saying? My cousin, you know what I'm saying? So, we bring back former players We bring back former players in order to be able to, let them talk about what cowboy football means to them, what it took for them to be successful. Because I try to explain to those guys every time that you step out on this field with that jersey on, you're going to get a team's best. You're going to get everybody's best. You're I don't want to say it the old thing where you're everybody's Super Bowl, but you're going to get everybody's best game. So, you got to step up and be ready to produce at a high level. We don't get the cupcakes. We don't on what are we facing? 8, 9 playoff teams this year.
Yes, sir.
It was like 9 or 10 last year, and 9 or 10. I mean, we got a stretch where we were playing what? Lake Mary, defending state champions. Lakeland, state runner-up. Lake Wales, what are they? Regional final, semifinal, regional finalists, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you throw in those tough Polk County teams, Lake Gibson, and cats like got a trip over to Dr. Phillips.
Yes.
Who's in an adjustment phase. Coach Wells stepped down, brought in, another head coach, but pretty sure those kids are going to play hard still. It's Dr. Phillips. You know what I'm saying? They have a standard. So we just talk about the standard that they have to live up to and how they have to play up to that standard. You understand what I'm saying? So, that was a great freaking question. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I got to look it up. I don't know. I can't remember who that is.
It's on YouTube, I think it is.
Yeah. Coach, we're streaming on YouTube, Instagram.
I'm saying question. I think they're coming off of YouTube.
Yeah. We're streaming on all three, Coach. I almost got us on Twitter, too. I just got to figure that out. Or I might get us on TikTok. I don't know. I got enough followers to stream now, so. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, ultimately, what is the goal? You know what I'm saying? What is the goal for your season? Like, is your goal to be 10-0? Is your goal to be 10-0, or is your goal to play a schedule that allows you to be playoff ready?
Mm-hmm.
We've been 10-0 before and lost in the first round of playoffs. Treasure Coast, Manatee. I was there. I'm standing on the sideline, watched it. You know what I'm saying? So that 10-0 stuff is a facade. You got to play teams to get yourself ready to play when it matters.
Absolutely. Coach, anything for the fans tonight?
Another season is upon us, brother. Another season is upon us. I say the same thing, support the kids, come out and support them. We got some great kids, man. First period, Coach Lennox has first period weightlifting. They've moved our sports class now to first period. So, and the concern that we had was, yes, they're going to get to school on time. I think that was kind of like an underlying reason.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to get to school on time because they're going to be there for football class. But the concern that we had was, okay, even though they're getting to hear first period, you got 40 kids. They got to get their lift in. They got to undress, dress, get their lift in, and then shower, get dressed, and then get the second period on time. You know what I'm saying? And now it's only 4 minutes to get to class instead of 5. You know what I'm saying? But the kids have bought in, man. You saw the movie, that the clip on the first day, man. The energy level is high. The kids are getting in that, but they are busting their ass, bro, and getting all their lifts done because everything's on the whistle for us. Everything's on the whistle, so we're 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 hand, pushing through, and still able to get done, what they need to get done. And here's the crazy part of it. This is how great of a job Coach Lennox has that thing structured. He had jury duty Wednesday. What day was Kane out? Wednesday. Kane was out Wednesday. So he had jury duty. So he had put in for a sub. Didn't see a sub. So I just happened to be in the area. So Lennox, I didn't know he had jury duty. He sent me a text. Hey, you got jury duty today, but I put in for a sub. They can just go into the gym with the other PE teachers to do the presentation first day, So I see Coach Nick, and Coach Nick says, they're doing pictures in the gym. We're not going in the gym. So I said, okay, so we ain't just going to have, oh, sorry, Tabitha said Tuesday. It was Tuesday. so, so I said, well, let me just, I'm just going to sit with them, whatever. So I didn't have any kids or whatever. So I take them in the locker room. So it gets to be about 7:30. I was like, that's a long time. I said, we can get some lifting. I said, hey, let's get dressed. Let's get some lifting in. So everybody gets dressed. We go into the locker room. I put a workout on the board. We did some hang cleans and some over the head squats or something like that. Cats came in, got to their platforms, got their weight ready on the whistle. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man. We worked all the way through all of the lifts and everything like that. Put the weight room, racked it back up. As we're leaving out of the weight room, I hear guys saying, "Remember, no shirts off in the hallway." Da, 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 da. And in a nice single file line, we head back to the locker room and get dressed. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go, we line up. They line up as a group. We go to the end, and they're off the class. Shit's impressive, bro.
That's awesome.
I know that football guys, get, a bad rap sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I know they get a bad rap sometimes, man, but we got a good group of kids, man, and you can't always win. If Steve Mason was here, Steve Mason used to say all the time, you can't always win with Christians, man. You gotta have some sinners. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some sinners, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some kids that got a little bit of dog in them, a little bit of ass. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, we try to teach them that you direct that onto the field, but when you come off of the field and you're in the classroom or you're in the community, that's not where you're at. Everything needs to be directed on the football. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, football guys get a bad rap, man. But our kids honestly do a great job. I think our overall GPA last year was like 3.0 something, or maybe 299, 3.0, something like that. We're close. But the team goal this year, we're trying to get 3.1, 3.2 as a team. You know what I'm saying? We think we can achieve that. So we're trying to achieve stuff, man, on the field and in the classroom, man.
Absolutely.
And because ultimately, kids want to go on to school, kids want to play, at the next level, kids want to get college degrees so they can have better lives.
Absolutely.
And I know people talk trash, but what I tell you that one day, I've never seen 100,000 people show up to a book fair, to a biology, what I'm saying, whatever. But they show up to see football. You know what I'm saying? So
every time, every time.
that might make somebody mad, but
Sorry.
I say what I feel and I feel what I say. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Coach, I appreciate you tonight, man. Thank you.
Oh, no. I've been a defensive coach. Pack knows Osceola was the one game I wanted, but took a loss each time. He has built the culture. The bus will think one way on the way there, and after kickoff, it all changed.
Hey, that's Dwayne. All right, so he was the reason. Him and another coach, Coach King, they are the reasons why I went back to coaching. I wasn't going back. I wasn't. And they cornered me on sidelines one night, and they talked to my wife. Tabitha was there with me. They talked to Tabitha at the same time, and I asked her, I was like, "Baby, would you mind if I started coaching again?" Because they were not going to let me leave without a yes. And they got me back into it. Because bro, I had lost the love, and they brought it back.
It's easy, brother. Hold on. How about this? I got a text question.
Oh man! Oh, this is exciting.
How does the roster on each side match up this year compared to past years? As I've said, how does the roster match up? Listen, man. Like I said, we got some young guys. But those guys have been busting their ass. On the offensive line, the cornerstone there is Jaden Bellamy. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? But Jaden Kelly has stepped up this year.
Yes, sir.
We got Janelle, who's been playing pretty well in the middle at center. Jensen coming along at the tackle. William Neal get well fast.
Yes, sir.
He won't be playing tomorrow night, but he'll be replaced by Kenny Pierre, transfer kid from Liberty.
Kenny from the K.
Kenny from the K. The other day he pissed me off, bro. He had me hot, bro. Like, yeah, go ahead. Because he just got beat on something. I said, you need to change your name from Kenny from the K to Kenny, I just got my ass kicked.
Oh, man, Kenny ain't like that.
Man, that Instagram name. Change that Instagram. But, and behind them, in the backfield, bro, like, the two guys I told them back there, Mr. Zeke Garrett and, my guy, Javante Barnett, like I told them cats, man, listen, you guys need to be in the best shapes of your life because, you gonna roll it. You know what I'm saying? We did a scrimmage last Friday. I think it was a 40-play scrimmage. And I set it up. I didn't tell anybody. I think I told Coach Lennox at the last minute, like, this is what I want to do. So we came out, stretched, and then everybody's getting ready for special teams. And I blow the whistle. Everybody sideline. I grab the football, put the football down at the 30, blow the whistle. First O, first D in the huddle. Let's go. And we just started grinding it out. We get to like play 15, and I'd stop. I blow the whistle, run everybody off, throw the football out. PAT field goal. Let's go. 10, 9, run them out, get a kick, boom, run them off. Let's go. First O, first D back in. Scrimmage.
Oh, man.
Got down a little bit farther. Punt team, run it on. Like, just keep going. Little sudden change stuff, or whatever. And we got to be about play 25. And I see Zeke in the back of the huddle squatted down like, I said, bro, listen, you the bell cow.
Get your ass up.
We gotta ride you, brother. So we gotta get you gotta get yourself together, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So the two of them, you know what I'm saying? At that other wing, you got, Jamari transferred to Poinciana. So at that other wing, man, we've been kind of having a little, competition going there. And we've had some surprises, man, It's been some surprises at that other wing spot, man. Like,
yes, sir.
When we line up tomorrow, man, that left wing is going to be my guy Chief, man. Jerry Kennedy is going to be lining up at that wing. Bro, listen. He's pretty good with the football in his hand, man.
Okay, Chief. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Chief's pretty good with the ball in his hand, man. You know what I'm saying? So, he's still going to go both ways. He's still going to play offense, defense, you know what I'm saying? We got some other kids, Purcell Taylor, you know what I'm saying? We got a freshman kid, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Gibson.
Heard about him, never met him.
You'll see him tomorrow. He has a lot of talent, brother. He's going to be pretty good, man. At the wide receiver spot, Yavi and, Chris Exantis, they're holding it down there, man. So, like I said, it's going to be like Novocaine. Ain't that what Denzel said?
Yes, sir.
Like Novocaine. What was it?
Give it a minute.
You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm going to have to teach myself offensively is patience and understanding that this unit has never played before together, spring, and we're talking about Mainland High School, bullets, so give ourselves patience and just see how we go and then evaluate the film from there and see where we can improve going into week one. Defensively, we've already talked about the defensive line. On the offensive line, at the linebacker spot, Colton Carter's back. Sideline to sideline, 117 tackles last year, I think it was, off the top of my head. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Kai Pratt's going to play the other backer. Here's one. Gavin Shelton has been getting reps at defensive end.
Talking about, Gavin? That's what I'm talking about, Gavin.
has flashed there, bro. Like I tell him, bro, listen, if I was built like Gavin Shelton in high school, I would be a retired NFL player right now.
He is built very well.
And we ran jet sweep one time. He squeezed that shit down real good and got back outside. He forced that, like we just had more speed than him, but he forced that jet so wide that Pursuit was able to get over there to him, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the other linebacker, like I said, I think when they come out tomorrow, Dory's going to be playing the Mike.
Okay.
With the Will, Sam and Will being Colton and Jakai in whatever order. I know Josue is going to be the safety.
Hey.
I think Ernest is going to be at the other safety. Mr. Hartfield, I think, gets to start tomorrow.
Yes.
6'1" kid, 170. Got him from OCP. He's special. He's pretty good. You know, at the corner, Amir, Mr. Pitt Davis.
Yes, sir.
And Toussaint at the other corner. So it's going to be exciting, man. We got other kids, man. You know, we could be here all night naming kids, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Damn sure could.
just right there when that ball kicks off, those are the guys you're going to see immediately. There's kids behind them that are fighting and battling for spots. You know, Dorian Wright's battling for a spot at the safety spot. Like I said, there's a battle at the running back spot between, you know, Torian Gibson, Ursel, you know, Chiefs there to start. You know what I'm saying? You got a kid from New Jersey, Ibrahim Hussein.
Hey.
You know, we bring Pratt over. Pratt plays some B back for us to give us a explosive look and stuff like that. So, you know, the return game, you know, we got some of our better kids back there. Pitt's returning, and you know, Vontae's back there returning and stuff like that. So, like, we're just, who is Cop? What is that? I don't know what that means. Who is COP? Who is Cop? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. And that Murph?
See it? Oh.
Yeah, that's Murph. I don't know who he's talking about.
Oh, anyway, so just excited, man. You know, break out the Nike uniforms tomorrow.
Hey, I did see a little, you know what I'm saying, preview. That all blue look nice, man. That's all I'm saying.
$35,000 is better.
That is insane. That is insane. If I would have hit Powerball last night, Coach, I don't care what color you wanted. You would have had them and would have rushed them.
Oh, he meant OCP or Orlando Christian Prep.
Oh yeah,
Orlando Christian Prep. They kind of playing 8-man football. God.
Yeah, I saw that. They had to step down. What's his name? What was the other school that got sent in?
Well, at OCP, they say basically what it came down to was some coaches were relieved of their duties, and kids left because coaches were relieved of their duties, and other coaches left or whatever, and it just got to the point where they didn't have enough to fill a roster for 11-man football, so they're going to play 8-man football. But it was so late in the game now they're trying to make a schedule. You know, then you see the Sarasota Booker thing. They're going to play JV this year.
That's crazy.
Not even going to. You go from, what were they, 13-2 last year, played for the state championship. You go from 13-2 playing for a state championship, high profile, Power 4 kids committed to you, coaches let go, kids scatter everywhere. Where they lost 20, 25 kids, 27 kids or something like that they lost.
And none of them got an auntie or uncle that live in Kissimmee.
Because you know how far Sarasota Booker is?
It's far.
Sarasota Booker far, brother.
Is it as far as, what's his name? As Treasure, not Treasure, is it Treasure? No. What was the one school we went to?
Lakewood.
Yeah, that school is so far.
It's down in that area down there. Yeah. A little bit far.
Great, but man, Lakewood's far.
Never played them again. It was okay when they came here, but
yeah.
That's shit. You ain't wrong about that one, brother.
Absolutely. Coach, I appreciate it.
Question for you.
What's up?
How much huddle do you watch a week?
Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna let you know what I do. Okay. So in my man cave where I'm set up right now, I have my 2 computer monitors here for work.
Uh-huh.
So I have my computer monitors right here, and then I have my laptop with my what is that called? My docking station that everything's plugged into. I set my iPad up on that, and as I'm making phone calls, I'm watching Huddle. So that's what I do throughout the day.
Okay, because for the first time in history, somebody has more huddle minutes.
Is it me? It's not me.
It is.
Oh, it is.
You got a bunch of them, brother. Like you said, sit on the phone all day watching huddle. That's 8 hours.
That's pretty much
Over the course of a week. You damn near 40 hours.
Coach, I'll watch Huddle, then I'll go watch, like as soon as we got Buster Faulkner, I watch all Georgia Tech, all of their games, like the whole entire game. I've watched a lot of football this summer.
Wow.
It's bad, Coach. It's real bad. My wife will tell you. It's really bad.
I might as well put you up top.
I'm in. You let me know.
I'll give you a headset tomorrow.
We'll talk. Thank you, Coach. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, everybody. Eric, head coach at Osceola Cowboys, Eric Pinellas. Look, listen, he gives you an insight of his program every single week. You can't beat it. Coach, thank you.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Marlon Roberts, man. Hey, Marlon Roberts might be the funniest cat alive, man.
Absolutely.
But you're a good dude, bro. So shout out to my boy Marlon, man. So
I'm surprised he ain't on here talking smack.
He said he was going to. Cliff got you beat.
Yeah. Coach Cliff watch film, man. Coach Cliff watch film.
He said he was going to get on tonight after he took him a quick shower and made him a special drink.
He sleep. You know he sleep.
Got a game, right? Hey, man. Hey, yeah. So, but appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Coach.
Man.
See you tomorrow. I'll be there I get off work at 5. I should be there by 5:35, 5:45, 5:50.
I'll be there already.
Amen. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Go Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was head coach Eric Pinellas. Wow. Wow. Just gives you insight to this program, man. Like you don't get that. Oh, yeah, Miss Xantis, we love y'all. I know Coach Cliff got me beat. I know I watch a lot of film, but Coach Cliff watches way like, man. Coach Cliff told me one time we were playing against, it wasn't Winter Park. Forgot who we were playing against. Coach Cliff told me what the other team ate for breakfast. That's how much film he watched. So, just so y'all know. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Thank y'all all for watching. Tomorrow, we're going to bring y'all. We'll bring this picture to the stage. Osceola Cowboys versus Mainland. Mainland tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Marcus Paul Stadium. Be there. Be there. I know I'll be there. I know I'll be Mr. Xantis is a trip. I know I will be there. Be there tomorrow. Be there tomorrow. Osceola versus Mainland, 7 o'clock. Be there, be there. Shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to our Around the County High School Football Report by Wildside Power Sport Tours of Central Florida. Huge shout out to what is going on. Huge shout out to them, my boy T. That is my guy. T, if you ever need anything, please let me know. Please get up with T. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to leave y'all in the dark. We had to change. We had to pivot a little bit, but this will be the logo going forward. All right. We had to pivot a little bit. Had to pivot. Love y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. See y'all tomorrow at the game. Also, please get out, support the kids. Please get out, support the kids. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wait. I think I saw Reyes. I wonder if that's Nathan Reyes. It was Reyes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, y'all be blessed. Thank you guys for watching. If y'all need anything, let me know. See y'all tomorrow. Go Cowboys. How about them? We back. Y'all have a good night.